Hey Scorpios, what's up? Jackie here, she here's. For those of you that are new, hit subscribe below. So this is your Astro Sex and Relationships read, Scorpio. So right away, we have Sagittarius coming out of the Astro Sexy read. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could also be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusper. You could have someone that's really like playing around with your thighs, your hips, and really like exploring that with you a little bit more. But this overall energy really talks about variety and changes with your sexuality, your sex life, your solo sexual self-care, or with partner, spouse, whatever the relationship might be if you are in one or however it looks. And this really says you are trying to spice some things up and try some new things overall, or maybe someone might be pursuing you with that. You could also be exploring a little bit more risky sex, different sex, like be it sex while traveling, Mile High Club, Airbnbs, different places, whatever. And out of these sex messages deck, we also have, I feel like I'm talking to someone who is a Scorpio, Sagittarius cusp, or you have Saggy in your chart, or you're with a Saggy, but always just take what resonates with you. But out of the sex messages deck, isn't this so cute? We have sex is not the only thing that's important in a relationship. Prioritize more emotional intimacy. Fourth chakra here with the number 4. Some of you may, be in a divine partnership, relationship, counterpart, soulmate, marriage, whatever you choose to label it as. But I feel like a lot of you Scorpios are needing that trust and emotional vulnerability, maybe from a partner, before engaging in some riskier sex right now. And I think some of you are really trying to be intentional and build on this. And you are a water sign Scorpio, so I know that you are sensitive, and I know that you do need that emotional connection in order to be vulnerable and trust a partner or a spouse when it comes to different things that you want to try sexually here. Then we also have out of the Shameless Truths deck here, general messages. We will clarify these. I don't always just do the ones that pop out and clarify, but we will for you. We have someone tried to steal your crown, but ended up backfiring, looking foolish. So I feel like someone tried to take your place in a relationship. This could also be in a workplace, because we do have don't give shit away for free, be it time, experience, energy, or money. Or I don't think I said money, but like, okay, right now is clearly not a good time to give your money away. Don't know who needs to hear that, but it says hashtag add tax here. And so some people are really trying to 47, breaking down to an 11, block your blessings with instant manifestation. But you know what? It's not going to work astrologically. Spirit is coming up here and saying, hey, 1111 is here. We got your back. You're probably seeing 1111 a lot. So just be careful to not be so trusting of relationships right now. And really, maybe, I know you have your guard up and vulnerable, but if your spidey senses, clairsentience or cognizance or feelings really go off about a person, maybe don't tell them everything. And if someone's trying to use, this time an astrology or different parts to like relate to you with astrology, and they're actually using it to like manipulate you, just pay attention to that. I don't know who needs to hear that, but this says get a birth chart reading to know about your soul gifts, your fortune, your destiny, and your purpose, and the messages in there for you during this time. Because some of you, there's a different storyline. Some of you are not in your purpose right now, and maybe spirit is putting this, someone's trying to steal your current life, timeline, destiny, whatever that looks like. If that's with a partner, if that's in a career, if that's in a hobby, and spirit's like, no, you are probably better with this. They're trying to maybe create this, the universe, source, God, goddesses, whatever you believe that in, to like get you off your path with that redirection is protection, or that rejection is protection and redirection. And there's always something new, and you are this energy of death, transformation, rebirth. So this is not your first rodeo here. Like, if any sign can do it, I know it's you. So there's a couple different things going on. Don't know if some of you are really dealing with potentially even like a boss coworker situation, but you do have 1111 coming up. You do have 33 coming up here as well. So you could be seeing those ascended master numbers around you during this time. You could be 33. That could be significant to you, but these are definitely coming up. Then out of the overall sex magic tarot, we have 10 of wands in the upright. So I feel like someone is forcing sex on you and you're burnt out on this, or you're the person that's always initiating sex and you're burnt out on this. Like, you're tired of it. Or maybe you're so tired that you don't even want to have sex anymore. And maybe that's where, for some of you out there, you need that emotional intimacy first before sex. So if a partner, spouse is just coming in hot and trying to have sex with you, it's like, no, boo. Like, that's not how we do it. Right? So being very mindful of what energies are coming out overall and any conversations that you may need to have with people here. Some of you might also, like, in regards of relationships and sex too, there could be some hidden things, secrets, mysteries, maybe someone trying to steal someone from you. Scorpio, your energy really came out a lot in Virgo. So I don't know if you have Virgo in your chart. I don't know if you have a packed 6th house in your birth chart. I don't know if you're dealing with Virgos or anything like that. If you do, go watch that read. But also watch the collective energy right now with the 12 signs astrology and tarot read that I did not too long ago. Whew. And pay attention to that, because I don't know why I'm telling you all this, but there could be some things here. So wow, shut up. You have, okay, so you have opposition here, like this opposing energy with sex and relationships. Maybe someone's trying to, you know, fight with you. There's some issues that could be coming up. You could be arguing about sex, arguing in relationships, conflict, and just not wanting to deal with it. We also do have 11 here though. So we have 11, 11 again. So your ancestors and angels and guides are here with you, boo. So that's a beautiful number to have in a read. If you want to know what that means, comment below. But it's a lot of new sex, new friendships, new relationships might be coming in. And I think some of you might be feeling this opposition, opposing energy from the past, that you might be like, we can't do this anymore in the present now. In the future, like maybe we're moving forward. Some of you could be moving forward with a Capricorn here. You could have those placements in your chart. Your partner could. There could be some things where Capricorn is potentially going through certain areas of your chart, like transiting that in the 12 houses, everything too. And that could be influencing, you know, your birth chart, since that came out earlier too. But really, a lot of you currently are exploring new sex and friendships, relationships, and partnerships. And as I have this card on my table here, I'm like moving it and it's like going back and forth. So it's like, I said this in another sign earlier. Do I stay or do I go now? I think that was one of the first signs. I said Pisces, maybe of Pisces in your chart, I think. But it's on the table and it's like, do I go back to actually working on these things and fighting for this relationship, or do I just move forward with someone who wants to achieve goals together and really remembers what I want in relationships, what I like sexually, actually is present with me during sex here? You could also be contorting your body a little bit, since Capricorn does rule the joints, maybe trying some new sexual positions overall, biting, nibbling, whatever. But we also have 22 Ascended Master here. You could be born on the 11th, 22nd, or the 22nd here. Just take what resonates with you. And we also have Aquarius overall energy coming out here. And it says, I embrace my sexuality, uniqueness, and keep growing out of my sexual comfort zone. Very beautiful. So maybe you have some Aquarius placements in your chart, but again, Virgo underneath that is showing here, and that Virgo energy is coming up. So someone here needs to go watch that read. That card says, I'm releasing what does not work for my sexuality and relationships, cleansing that. Tell me about this opposition. Whoa! Shut up. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation, my intuition, and my gifts. Hermit card energy right out here. Virgo, you could be dealing with a Virgo, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, Earth sign energy, and things have not been stable. This could also be a Leo. Wow, so some of you could have had a couple hidden enemies here. Some things that are facing at this time. Some people might also be dealing with Leo, Virgo, or having it in the chart and feeling depressed, or feeling like Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is really like, she typically is a leader in the upright. In the reverse, she is not grounded. She is not happy. She is like very bullheaded. Like I think of, you know, the Ram or the Taurus bullheaded energy, but I'm saying Ram. So maybe Aries, this could come up in Aries season. Just take what resonates with you. But like, she is stubborn. Like she is the one that's like gonna say, oh, like you think I'm mad? Like I'll show you mad. Like I will show you in a different way, and maybe not like in a wands way where it's very fiery, but it's like you will feel it and you will get that throughout your body. And it's something where she could also be, I'm going like this, abusive, like fighting you, this opposition here. And I feel like you don't want to do it anymore. I feel like some of you are so depressed and it's like, Why do we have to fight over whether or not we are having sex during this time when there might be other things deep down inside that you don't even know about with my life, with partners or spouse? That's very specific. Seven of Cups, you are protected to move forward, to say these things. I think someone did try to gaslight you and your intuition, and justice will be served. Libra in the upright could be a Libra or during Libra season, but you need to trust yourself. You need to speak up for yourself. You need to be someone who says, let me confirm this for me. Eight of Cups in the upright. I feel like some of you are going to be walking away from this situation, or a partner, spouses, and you may not fight for it. It's like they're giving me the quote from One Tree Hill when Brooke Davis was dating. So maybe some of you out there, interesting, are truly dating other people and just don't want to be exclusive because you don't want your heart to get broken. So you're going to walk away from maybe a person pursuing you. But the quote that in the scene that they're showing me is like, I wanted you to fight for me. I wanted that person at the beach at that night, Lucas Scott, whatever. And I wanted you to say that you just wanted me and nobody else, none of these other energies, people here actually could come in between us. King of Swords, you needed some sort of communication. You needed this person to step up and take the lead. You wanted this person to move forward with you and not be the only person here that is working on some of these things. Empress in the upright, Libra Taurus energy. The opposition could also be whether or not you want to have kids in the future. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, or just even breaking up. Or maybe you've had this relationship since you were kids or for a very long time, or you're very young. Six of Wands in the reverse. There could be some issues right now or struggles with desire, urges, and also erections. Whoa. Tell me about 11th house. We have partnerships, aspirations here overall. We have the Hierophant in the reverse, Nine of Swords, and King of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles right here. Okay. Could be dealing with the Taurus. I feel like somebody had some performance anxiety for you when it comes to some things. I feel like someone tried to start something, even as a friendship, but then they got anxious and then they didn't show up for a date, or they said, I'm sorry. And then like they take you out and then they atone for this. Page of Pentacles in the upright, like, or there's a new message or a new person that's coming in and you might have already like moved on from it. Yeah, Queen of Cups, you're like, I know I'm fucking great. Like if you want my time and energy, I may not give you that second chance here. For some of you, be very mindful of moving forward with this person. Maybe you just want them to take the lead when it comes to conversation, being very grounded, showing up, connecting, community, having that kind of energy on dates and stuff. Giving you some more information right now is good at this time, whether or not you actually want to see if you want to move forward with this person. Six of Cups. This could be an ex also coming back and pursuing you, or someone you had nostalgia with. This could be old friendships too wanting to come back. Page of Wands from childhood in the reverse. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? But Page of Wands in the reverse. Oh, lover. It could be a past lover, Chariot, Gemini, Cancer, cusp. And you might say, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not moving forward with this past ex here. We are going to be in Mercury retrograde on the 1st, so pay attention to that. But I feel like a lot of you are going to go out. You're going to have fun. Some of you might be drinking with some new friends here too. So just pay attention to that as well. They could be buying you drinks. They could really be filling up your emotional cup and intimacy as well. And you might just have a crush on somebody here, which is very beautiful. Earth sign energy. Tell me about, and again, you had the Capricorn card. Duh. Okay, let's see who this Capricorn is or what's going on with this. Tell me about this energy. What does Scorpio needs to know? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Pentacles in the upright, the Moon card, Two of Wands in reverse. You or this person is overthinking this too much to the point where like you are unsure if you can move forward with them, or if you go back to this ex here, if you're going to have as many good times as your ex, and maybe that's the safe bet. I feel like this is self-sabotage. Moon card in the upright is like Aries and or Cancer. You could be overthinking this. You could have a 12th house that's packed in astrology. And Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You don't feel grounded. You might be wondering like, what am I going to get out of this? What is this going to be like? Whatever. But it's like, King of Cups, you get somebody who is an emotional, divine, masculine person who is showing up for you, listening to you, being there for you, being present, and really hearing you out here. Scorpio, I don't know why. They're just like, don't screw this up. They're just like saying, don't screw this up. 2 of Wands in the reverse, 2 of Cups in the upright, and the Hanged Man energy. Double Pisces energy here. And you have 22 right here. So 2222 is coming out for you. There's a message there. You really have a higher number ascension symptoms here when it comes to sexuality and relationships and figuring out who you want in your life, who you don't want in your life. So pay attention to that. Look up those numbers. There's definitely a need for you to trust your intuition. This person is going to be okay. I feel like you might be holding yourself back from maybe reconnecting or resparking something with maybe a potential fire or water sign here too. Yeah, like 8 of Wands in the reverse, 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. This could potentially be a pattern of yours when you get into relationships with people. You might get scared and then self-sabotage and then be like, but I really want a relationship. But you're not being vulnerable of like, hey, I'm actually afraid of this. Like, so maybe let's take it slow. Maybe you need to speak that into existence and send that message to anyone that you might be dating or anything like that, or anything new that you're trying with your sexuality, boo, okay? 4 of Swords in the reverse. Some of you do need to rest. Maybe you need to be focusing in on aftercare after sex during this time, or taking some naps beforehand. Yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse, because you might be tired, or a partner, spouse might be tired. Fire sign energy, like it's very hot and heavy. 3 of Swords in the reverse, and maybe some of you just gave a lot of sex for love in the past and it left you heartbroken, and you don't have to do that anymore if you don't want to. Make sure you prioritize your emotional intimacy too, Scorpio boo, because that is literally the energy that's coming out here overall, okay? So let's see what the heck else is going on for my Scorpios. Retrograde, what'd I say? Go back, watch that video. Be mindful of this. Don't do it. Journeying backwards through the underworld, sexual insights and reflections. Slow down during that time. And Mercury retrograde. Thank you, universe, source, God, goddesses, everybody out there that is on my spiritual team for trusting my intuition. And 29 here, breaking down to an 11. Again, you have some sexual curiosities arising and communication is coming in. Slow down with communication with Mercury retrograde. This is a brand new beginning here. It will be successful, and you're creating this. You're creating new relationships, and maybe even a new relationship with a partner, spouse, with like things that we haven't done before, and it's exciting. So Scorpio, you got this. Have those conversations. Be emotionally vulnerable. Push it a little bit. So you can do it, okay? Last shameless truth here. Someone needs to be called out for gossiping, casting spells, shaming, judging, whatever. And someone is fake as fuck, wearing a mask from this person. Someone's got Virgo in their chart here. Go back, watch that read. Tell me about this. Someone tried to steal your crown. 9 of Pentacles in the upright. 9 of Swords sideways. They had anxiety about this because they were clearly having a plan. It's like someone's like, why does Scorpio get this? Why does Scorpio get this? Why does Scorpio get this? I feel like some people wanted to steal your success. They were super nervous about it. And I have Pentacles. Someone's coming to tell you who this was. Someone's coming here to expose this. Yeah, King of Swords. King of Swords, King of Cups here. This feels like this person was definitely air sign energy. They were trying to be strategic, but their plan didn't actually work out here. So we have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, and you know, Pisces. They were trying to pull the wool over your eye here and not see something. But it's like, hey, you don't think that Pisces, or you don't think me as a Scorpio knows that you're doing this as an intuition, that you're trying to come in here and steal my job title, steal my partner, steal my home, steal whatever. So, they're saying my baby, Amber Alert, maybe you have a baby, maybe a baby is like a pet, or you know, something like that. Maybe it's another partner. I don't know. Maybe baby is a name that you use for your partners. But with 3 of Pentacles, this has been a pattern for this person. They've done this before. It's like, you know, and see right through this. You don't feel like you have anything to worry about. 6 of Cups. Yes, like this is something this person has done so much in the past. I feel like they're just trying to steal what you have. Tell me about don't give shit away for free. Add tax. What's this about? Sexual energy. 6 of Swords in the reverse, Judgment. Yeah. In the upright, making the choice to say no. And the Fool card in the upright. 2 of Swords. Yes, you are clear thinking here right now. So you're not giving sex away for free anymore. Some of you out there are sex workers. No shame in the sex work game. You do you, boo. And we literally have judgment to be able to say, I'm making the choice to move on. I think some of you might be leaving a company where you do this. I feel like some of you could potentially just be leaving a company and doing your own thing work-wise here. Or it's like, wow, you have a lot of information about A, B, C, and D, and I want to pick your brain for that. And we don't do that. That's shame. That's intellectual abuse. So be mindful if people say that to you. It is intellectual abuse, because if you are doing something, Scorpio, and other people want to pick your brain and not compensate you for it, you're getting the fuck out. You're saying no more here, right? And that could be anything too. This could even be if you are someone who does help people explore BDSM and kink. Maybe you're a dom, you're a sub, you're a switch. Maybe you're doing speaking opportunities and traveling for this. And now you're like, I need to be compensated. I need money, like, for this stuff. Like, this is not cool or okay. You could also have Aquarius in your chart, or be dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio, and that's your overall energy. Someone needs to be called out for gossiping, judging, shaming, and casting spells. Yes, this is, I just said Heartbreak Hotel. So 6 of Pentacles, this is going to be something where you need to be grounded to do this moving forward. And then you have 7 of Wands. And this card, you have 5, 6, 7. It's a number 5 on this wand, judging, casting spells. So there could be a message in there for you. But we have 3 of Swords in the reverse here. It's like coming out of some sort of heartbreak or some sort of conversation that you need to have with a person here. I feel like Spirit's saying move forward. There's going to be a lot of divine healing with this. This person will hear you out, and you are going to be successful. You may cut this person off. Ace of Cups in the upright at the bottom of the deck. So maybe you or this person might be coming towards you in regards to this conversation. Yeah. 3 of Wands. Again, this might be a group of people. This could be partner, spouses. Something you said like, hey, I don't really like this. Can you stop doing this? Death card in the reverse. So you may have given them too many chances and realized I need to move. And then Sagittarius energy. They're not grounded. They're not well-tempered. They're not balanced. They might just cut you off because they don't want to hear. You could also have a lot of cutting off in relationships too. Justice in reverse. You could get divorce, breakup, or like getting threats about that right now, or separation. You're like, okay, I know my worth. Go ahead. Go ahead. Queen of Pentacles in the middle. Earth sign energy as well. Stay grounded in this is what this is giving me. Lover's card in the reverse. Again, Gemini energy. Could be making the choice to move away from a Gemini here. 10 of Cups. When you do that, you get the abundance, okay? You get the home, you get the space, you get the energetic clearing. 6 of Cups in the reverse. This is someone who you had nostalgia with, a friend, an ex, a family member, whomever. There needs to be a serious conversation that's happening overall. Talk to them about these things here. We have learned to go within for your answers and start trusting your intuition here. Very beautiful, Scorpio. And there will or be many things to be celebrated with family and friends. Get excited. And we have 15, which is the 6, and 42, which is the 6 here. So again, that third eye chakra, intuition. A lot of you might be going through some clairvoyance activations, third eye activations here, seeing things in your dreams, having premonitions, precognitions, visions, images, orbs, whatever. So yeah, really trust yourself during this time, Scorpio. Okay, tell me how y'all are feeling about this in the comments below. What's going on in your world, Scorpio? I'd love to know. And not just, it's just so fun when I hear these resonations. Maybe you're giving a resonation. Resonations, that's a hard word. I just love it when y'all share that with me too. So always feel free to tell me what's going on in the comments below. Most important, sex message. Sexual pressure is not sexual pleasure. Stop pressuring yourself or partners to have sex, okay? So you don't need to if you don't want to. They don't need to if they don't want to. Respect one another's sexual boundaries, and I feel like that's a part of the conversations, maybe one of them, that you're going to have moving forward with this. If you have shut up. What have I been saying this whole time? Someone's trying to block your blessings and your instant manifestations. Scorpio, this is so cool. 11. You have the power to manifest all the successes in your life. Spirit is here with you. I love it. Very beautiful. Tell me if you're seeing 11, 11 a lot too. It just feels like y'all are with brand new beginnings here. We have claircognizance, so your psychic abilities, premonitions, precognitions, and psychically knowing things before they happen. Very beautiful. We have rediscovery. Focus on rediscovering your life's purpose. Connect with your higher self and what you're meant to do in this lifetime. Similar energy to that birth chart read when stepping into your destiny with that. Overall, we have dream attack. Negative entities are trying to attack you in your dreams. Practice and use spiritual protection. Now, here top of the deck, we have Reiki. Look into a Reiki energy healing balance to spiritually cleanse your chakras here. 61. Your crown chakra does feel overactivated right now. And too much is going on and you don't feel like you can think clearly, and maybe to the point of brain fog. Did we talk about this? I told another sign and it might have been Virgo. So for whoever is dealing with Virgo, go watch the read. Middle of the deck here, fire, connect with fire. Watch a candle flame fire and see how you feel after too. Work with your elements during this time, boo. Okay, Scorpios, again, thank you so much for being here. Please hit subscribe, help my channel grow, like below, because that helps me so much to get these messages out there more and more. Share this away with anybody that needs to hear these messages today. And if you feel so inclined to, definitely donate to my channel, boo, because then it just tells me I should do these more. And the more support I get on my channel, the more likely I'm about to do that sign. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for being here. Stay tuned for more. Check the other placements in your chart and stay shameless.